They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Finds McConkey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Running for the marker on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Butker knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Defense is a sneak.
Make some good plays today. Five wide. No mental mistakes out there,
Allen comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Finds Woods. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
On 1st down, Allen. He finds Woods. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears, to one up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears need only one to take the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He's on the move. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing from the gun. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here. Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw on first. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Bears pick it up. Headed the other way. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Running this one off right. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Rick Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Gets this to McConkey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. That's completed out to the right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throw on third down. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Running back sets in motion. They'll throw it. He connects downfield on fourth. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
So close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Throwing on 2nd and 6. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
From the gun on third down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. A throw for the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
He'll throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. He lost it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Allen. Complete out to the right. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for Bears. 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throw for Allen. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Again, Allen to the air. Taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for another Chicago Bears.
To throw again, it's Allen. Goes out of the pocket quick. Bouncing football. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
3rd and goal for Allen. Intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Watson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 4. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get more on 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense would fly around and making the play.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. from midfield now. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He throws deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a two-point attempt coming up. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds Woods. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hyatt going to motion over left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Hyatt. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Gano for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Vlad McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down. He'll throw it. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing it again here. He rolls to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They are throwing it again. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He finds McConkey. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw it on first down. Catch is made in close. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll try and punch it in. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a New York touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, would tie this game in the fourth. So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Allen now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've got first down from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To the air again, Allen. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now trying to run with Pacheco. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding on to a field goal lead. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. They'll send him over right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's an option play to the left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Watson with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So it'll be second down. He'll throw it yet again. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th down. To throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Has a whole left, room to run. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.